Yeah, 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 I love the smile in your face. I know that you got what it takes. Plus you working, ain't no breaks, yeah. You got that vibe, mama, you already know, yeah. This is the Dollar Talk Show. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Alexa here. Welcome back to season 4 of the Darling Talk Show, where we just don't talk relationships, we redefine them, okay? Today is going to be a great episode. I have my lovely friends in the building. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah. I know y'all excited because I mean it's been maybe about not a year, maybe like 8 months since the last time I filmed the episode. And just being here again feels like, oh my God, we're back at it again. And so y'all, I have my friends. I know you
It's
fucking lying. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. No, I need it actually for something. Okay. All right. So, sorry y'all. Somebody was calling my phone. Leave me alone. I'm working. So I have my beautiful friend here, Shedua.
Hi.
And my girl Gio.
Hi.
LaRouge, that girl. And
Yes.
before we start, y'all know we got a toast. I'm going to give you guys the wine of the day of the episode. Honestly, never tried this before. But Shedua got it. Where you got this from?
Walgreens.
Really?
Walgreens.
Okay, well, the name is Jalor. I think I might just say it like that.
We love a baddie on a budget.
Jalor. And it is Cabernet Sauvignon. I think I'm saying it right. And it is from 2022. Yeah. And I know it's dry because we love dry because we're
The
grown.
drier, the better.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
They know. And yeah, we're going to get into it. Y'all, before we toast, should I toast or who's going to toast?
Yeah, we should absolutely toast.
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get you guys.
Should we grab them?
Yes.
Okay.
Because maybe I can't.
Thank you, love.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna toast to a new season of the Darling Talk Show, new beginnings, and a great conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's dry.
This is good.
Yeah.
The mic. Kind of bring it closer. Yeah. Okay, this is good. I like it. It's giving grown and sexy. It's giving you drink the bottle, you're gonna be lit. Okay, so sip slow. All right, y'all. So, Shedra, we're gonna start with you. Tell the audience who you are a little bit. I know you were here before on the show, but things have changed.
So
give us a little update of what's happening in your world, baby girl.
Okay. So my name is Shedua G. I recently got married to my lovely husband that's somewhere in this studio.
I know that's right.
She's a wife now.
Show us the ring.
Yes.
Oh my
Congratulations.
God.
So
Okay,
beautiful.
see it? Okay. So I am a content creator, faith-based, of course, but mainly lifestyle. I love fashion and I love my girls. So anytime that you look at my page, you're always going to see family, fashion, as well as my friends.
Aw, that was good.
Yes.
Gio, give us an update because last time you were on the show, we were talking. You were on season 2, I believe.
Yes.
And we were talking about
Soft girl era.
soft girl era, and look at what tell us what's going on.
So all that stuff that I said last time, I was wrong. I was so wrong.
Really?
Yes. The soft girl era is it's where it's at.
Oh,
It's where it's at.
Yeah.
And so should I give him an update? Or
Absolutely.
I had a baby.
Oh my God, we got a whole knee.
Yes, she's 3 months. She's amazing. That's it. I'm living my best soft life, you know?
I know that's right. Best soft life. I love that for you. And for me, I'm still single, still no kids. And I love my life. Honestly, I did that recap, not the trend video that you guys saw, and I was just like, I love my life. Like, literally, you know how you have plans and you think your life is supposed to look a certain way, but then God has other plans, and I'm honestly like comfortable where God has me at the moment because I'm still learning, and I know that whenever I have kids, whenever I have a husband, I'm just gonna be the best me for the kids and for my husband. So
as you should.
I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
I'm dating, yes. You know, getting to, you know what I'm saying.
And to chime in, I think it's so like refreshing to see somebody within our age range
Yeah.
just living their life.
Yeah.
Because, like, what does
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook and our parents say? We got to get married by 23.
Exactly.
Have a house, a car.
Right.
It's like, it's all those goals, just like the trend that you just did. It's like we have this perception, but we rarely see people our age living.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's me. I'm living my life. Of course, always working on myself, getting
Yes.
closer to Jesus. And here we are. So I wanted to actually talk about well, this is gonna be a testimony video, y'all, because a lot has happened since the last time I filmed the show. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a little, like, kind of walk you guys through what happened all the way leading to the event that everybody was excited about. I was excited about that event, but it was a lot of it was the longest 6 months of my life planning. And this ladies here were literally they witnessed everything, me breaking, going through, crashing out, and vendors canceling on me.
We was scared, y'all.
Yeah, people just like being unreliable, and me having to be professional the entire time, and still record and what is it called, promote the event. It was a lot happening.
I don't know how you did it.
I don't. But there was something she said at the event. You have to be delusional.
Yes.
Yeah, she was very delusional to pull off an amazing event.
Yes.
So just to kind of give you guys a little context, so you guys understand what's actually happening. So I start filming the show April, right, Alec? I think April. It was like at the beginning. Yeah, it was before my birthday, I think.
No, even before, because February was my episode, February 18th. Okay. Yeah, so it was the beginning of the year.
I think like my last episode was around March. I don't know, because remember we filmed, but we dropped the episodes later on. So I think it was around that time. And I remember I told myself around June, God put this vision of the event in my heart. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
And I was so grateful with the amount of people who believe in the vision, like the sponsors that I got. It was amazing, right? However, at the time, I was working. When I started planning the event, I had a job. Again, it was a lot of transitioning with relationships last year, and working was good and everything. Then, of course, I ended up getting laid off from my job. Not even laid off. I got fired because the manager that I was working with didn't like me. Yeah. I intimidated him a lot, and that's just real stuff. But God also humbled me, because God taught me a big lesson, and He taught me to shut up. Especially when you're in corporate, when you're working for somebody else, you don't always have to be right. Even if you know you're right, sometimes it's okay to be quiet and not allow anybody to take any money out of your table.
Come on.
Especially when you are living by yourself, you pay your own bills, you take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was by myself in my apartment. I was taking care of myself, and not having a job, that literally my world crumbled.
In this economy, that's unrealistic.
Man, because I'm like, now how am I going to pay my rent? Granted, God still was coming through for me. God is a good God. He's faithful. And I literally went, I think, like 3 months where I was still able to pay my rent, struggling, but, all the things. I ended up losing my car.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That was the final.
That was the final straw.
That was the big boss level, like the final level.
When I lost my car, I remember calling y'all, like, y'all.
That was crazy.
And you called me so casually. I don't know if she called you casually.
Yeah.
But she called me so casually, like, girl, they came and got my car this morning. But what you doing?
And it was the week of the move from the apartment.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So for me, when I did get the call, I'm like, because I'm dramatic. You probably very light and fluffy.
No, both of y'all dramatic.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh my goodness, my friend, I have to fast. This is a double. Yeah. I was just like, no way.
Yeah. It was a lot going on. And mind you, event planning still happening.
1 month before the event.
It was literally a month before the event when I lost my car. I'm like, oh my God, I had to move back to my mom's apartment. And I'm going to say I'm being transparent on here, because this talk show is like my safe space where I feel like I open myself up to my audience. People get to know more about me. And okay, I'm calling y'all, like, stuff is happening. Y'all are there for me. You praying for me. This girl, Shedra, is the prayer warrior of the friend group, y'all. Like, anytime somebody going through something, we got to call Shedra.
I love that.
Right? And even if we don't talk every single day, I just know that she is, like, praying and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And your advice is really good too.
Yeah.
You too, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel like we're pretty
We're
grounded.
a balanced friend group.
I think we're crazy too, though.
But I love it because it's a good crazy.
It is.
Like even when we talked about like our different dynamics of relationship and things like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
you really get the best of both worlds. Like
Yeah.
how we're able to like mesh together.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna give me the spiritual, and she's gonna give me the realistic.
Yeah,
like,
the
you know what I mean?
real, the
And I'll be
real.
like,
No, both
all right.
real, both very real.
No, for
just
sure.
different
But also,
perspectives.
we need to be. Sometimes in certain situations, we need to know how to act in the moment and what we should do in the moment, right?
Yeah.
So all those things happened. At this point, I'm back in my mom's place.
Yes.
I'm not really. Honestly, it's funny because when I got to my mom's house, everything just felt more calm, more peaceful. I was able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? I felt more calm. Like I didn't have to worry so much. My mom helped. My mom, if you're watching this, girl, I just want to let you know I love you so much because
You a real one.
you really
love you, mama darling.
You really like you. Man, I'll get emotional, but you really like
She the one.
don't judge me, supports me.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
And the whole time when I wasn't working, my mom held me down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she held me down. I asked if I was still like 17 years old, 15 years old. You know what I mean? So, yeah, everything is calm. Y'all, I'm getting emotional. But anyway, Lord, I've been crying all morning. Okay.
That's okay.
Then, the event month, January gets here. New Year. Okay. I'm a little emotional on New Year's because I'm like my family's not here, my sister's not here, my niece and my nephew not here.
Yeah.
I'm single. I ain't got nobody to go. Somebody even give me a hug and a kiss on New Year's Day. Oh my God, 2025, baby. I didn't get no kiss on New Year's, but the Lord was with me, and He sure was, with me the whole time. And I was just like, God, thank you, because even though everything could be so much worse right now,
Yes.
I literally continued going to church.
Yes, you did.
I stayed praying. I would wake up so grateful. Gio always be like, I don't know how you do it. Like,
Yeah, through the whole time when you were losing your car, having to move back home with your mom, she was just like, still like light as a feather in a sense. You didn't really get upset. And if you did, I didn't see it. You just were kind of like, I'm rolling with the punches. Whatever happens is going to happen next, and I'm going to take it on.
yeah,
yeah.
that was really it for me. And so, January.
January.
We got 2 weeks. I know I probably was getting on your nerves, Shedra, because
Not
was so
even.
fun fact, Shedra was my assistant for the show and everything, and she actually came through a lot for me, even financially, when I couldn't. Shedra, I need this printed. I need to go print this out. Like,
Can we I'm sorry, not to cut you
Go
off,
ahead.
but can we take a moment and really appreciate friends that come through financially and don't hold it over your head?
oh my God, come on.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a good one, because the amount of people that will literally
Oh, I helped her.
I helped her.
I helped build it.
That would have happened if it wasn't for me. This is why you need to have friends that love the Lord, because they understand what it's like to serve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they know that they're gonna receive their blessing.
Yes.
And it was a lot.
Yeah.
Because remember, I went back home to Miami and
Yeah.
I was stuck down there.
Yeah.
For a
And
few
even
days.
like a day, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And remember, like 3 days before the event, you're like, are you coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was stressed out.
I'm
Yeah.
like, Alexa, I'm coming. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew I
Not
was
only
going to
that,
make it.
you got stuck.
I got stuck.
She got stuck in Miami for how long? For many days?
I was
A
there
week?
for 11 days.
That is crazy.
My mom, remember my
Yes.
mom passed out at the airport.
Yes.
On the way on the
Yes.
flight, and we had got delayed again. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got to make it.
Yeah, it was a lot going on for everybody. Gio,
was a
I don't know what were you going through, sis?
I just had a baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, Gio
Because she
did.
was supposed to have that baby after your event.
Yeah, I had a baby, girl.
Early.
That's so true. That's true, because me, I did came early. I remember, and I told her, I said, "Girl, you are not going." I knew it.
I
knew
thought
that
she was going to be big and pregnant. at the
Right.
event.
Me
No,
too.
I knew she wasn't gonna make it, because I just knew it. And then it was her first time, first
Being
time.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, it's gonna come, early.
Yes. And she
So
was right.
then, Yeah, so it was a lot going on for
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Everybody was going through their own situation, and anytime that things would just go crazy, I would just pray. And this is why I always tell people, like, going to church for me really helps, because
Oh, yeah.
that's the space where I feel like it keeps me grounded. It keeps me calm.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of like going crazy, I know to pray.
Yes.
Just go pray about it, because if you pray, it's funny that the moment you pray, you just feel this sense of peacefulness in your spirit, and you be like, God, whatever. At the end of the day, I cannot do this right now. You got it.
But that's what the Bible tells us. It tells us that God will give us peace that surpasses all understanding. And you know, the thing about it is trials and tribulations are going to come. Yeah. We're going to go through it. Me and my husband, as we were on our way here, I'm like, yo, this year has been so hard. We got robbed for $1,000 last week. Let me just be honest. We got robbed by the movers bringing his stuff for $1,000. They broke his bed, his brand new $600.
I beg your pardon.
When I say we've been going,
I beg your
my pardon, you beg. Because it's been so bad. But I told him, I said, I'm just hoping that this is the worst of it. And you know, Alexa, I think often about last year, what you went through. Because I feel like as soon as you lost that car, everything shed. Yeah. You came into this new year better. Yeah. Like bigger and better. And I'm like, okay, I'm hoping this is the worst of it. Yeah. So next year, when we come into our next, it's bigger and better.
Which actually, like, okay, I'm gonna get there, but yes, but you know, the event day is here. Yeah. I remember that day waking up and I felt good. Yes. I'm like, you know what? Usually I'll be stressed out, like on go mode, like, okay,
high pressure.
Yeah, but that day again, God, right? And I knew that this was gonna be a great event because of how everything was just working out. I literally found sponsors on Threads. Y'all don't sleep on Threads.
Don't sleep.
Do not sleep on Threads, okay? Like, use the app for your advantage, like network. And I'm very big on relationships. I'm very big on fostering relationships. Courtney, I can't even talk. Fostering relationships. And, you know, I just ask. I'm learning to ask for the things that I want, right? That's something that I have to learn to do as well. But I'm here. You know, the event is the day is here. I'm like, okay. I remember, I think I went to get my makeup done. That also was sponsored, okay? Because your girl was kind of going through it.
Nobody knew. Ate with the makeup.
Nobody knew I was going through this. Yeah. Right? People only see the behind, like, oh my God, like.
Look at her. She's so gorgeous.
Please.
She got it together. Yes, she has an event.
Put together.
They don't know that you're a human. They take the human out of influencers.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So, okay, boom. It's go time. We at the venue. Right? One of the vendors is late. You know, I'm stressing. The DJ not there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. I have to tell y'all how he walked in. Like, it was his event.
Shout out to Prime Time. The Prime Time, if you watching
this.
You. Just his snap. He played some good music.
But he was very Caribbean. That was a Caribbean thing. The way he walked in with a fur jacket, black shades at 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, shades. I think Prime Time is from Belize, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, very Caribbean.
But definitely walked in there like, look, I'm here, okay? But you know, the whole time I was also telling myself, give him grace, give him grace, give him grace, relax. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him grace, and I did. And even I would go to the room and just and go off, but I never went off on anybody at any of the vendors. No. I'm very big on that because a lot of times people, when they are running events, they tend to, like, you know, kind of like just spaz on the vendors, like, bro, relax, like, you know what I'm saying? Just go and event somewhere else. So, but that had me stressful because we had, you know, there's always 1 or 2 people that are gonna be punctual. Yeah. And people were already starting to walk in. DJ not there yet, girl. But as soon as my DJ pulled up, Prime Time, he went off. You hear me? And everybody, you know, forgot about everything. Yeah. But everything worked out. We had 95% of attendance.
That's beautiful. That's big.
My goal was 85.
That's big.
So it was a good turnout. And I mean, till this day, people ask me, when is the next one? When is the next one? I'm like, give me a second.
Yeah. I think what I admire about you, friend, is that you, throughout the whole getting your event ready, you had so much faith. And for a person like me, you know, I'm not as into religion as you guys are, but I do believe in God, and I'm working on building a relationship with God. I've found myself like just in a way like praying to him.
Wow.
It's just like a push. So see,
That is good. Thank you, Lord. God, we love you for your faithfulness and just the same with prayer. Because, baby, we've been praying.
yes.
I be getting on my knees for you. You don't even know.
Ooh,
I be
friends
getting
of
on my
marriage.
knees for you.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you.
I do.
Because I'm in a trying time myself. So
But that's how you know God is a real God.
Yes.
Because I didn't even know that you. I never knew this.
That
Girl,
you
I
working
just-
on it.
it's not even intentional. It's like he's like,
That's
go
how
ahead,
you
just
Gently
go.
nudge-
go
I
ahead.
remember when she sent us the text during the pregnancy about, hey, I just feel like, I want to get to know
Yes,
God a
yeah, I
little.
remember that.
Yes.
And I was just
I
like,
got goosebumps that day. I
that
said,
day
Lord,
was
thank you.
crazy.
Yeah.
And it was nothing that we did. So even with you saying that, it's just like, wow, God is faithful.
I think it's because also of you guys as well. Like, you guys don't push religion down my throat.
yeah.
You speak of God in a
Yeah.
way of like, he's our homeboy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's one of
yeah.
us.
Honestly, like, thank you for that, though. Oh, you're not done. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. I'm
No,
done.
go ahead, girl, finish.
No, that was it.
Oh, because So, fun fact, Jill called me yesterday.
Oh.
She was like, "Friend, I just wanted to," and I'm thinking something's wrong with her, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yes.
"You want to talk right now?" Because it was in the morning. I was on my way to work, and I'm like, "You want
Yes.
to talk now?" She didn't text me back. It's okay, I understand. Call her at lunch break.
being a mom.
She's like, "Friend, I just want to let you know, like yesterday when we were on the phone, like you."
I didn't scrunch up my face like
okay,
that.
fine, but I'm extra like that.
Okay,
I gotta give them entertainment.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Mind you, it was a very grown conversation, and she did mention that she felt like sometimes when she's talking to me, I don't give her full attention, right?
Yeah, like it like we'll talk and then I'll say something about me and then it somehow comes back to you and I didn't even get to finish my thought.
Yeah.
And I expressed that to you.
Yeah. And I mean, maybe it might be the Taurus in me, sometimes. But then I was like, friend, oh my God, next time that happens, please tell me on the spot. And I apologize because I was like, it's never my intention to.
Yeah, and I don't believe that. It
to
was
not to
intentional.
cut you off or anything like that. I really thought the girl was done talking.
I admire her for that.
But that's why
I'm
that's why
working
she's
on
my
it.
girl, because I'm the same way. If
Yes.
something bothers me, I'm gonna bring it up to you.
Oh my God.
And I'm not gonna. And this is why I always tell people, like, if you do not call me out on my BS.
That is so hard, and me and you had our little thing. Well, I had a little thing with you.
But it still was refreshing because you talked to me.
Yes.
You talk now
Because you're a great person. And it took me stepping back out of the friendship to realize, girl, are
Mind
you okay?
Stepped out for a friendship for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Y'all cute
I
or
was a little
whatever.
sensitive. I was a little pregnant.
a
little pregnant.
A lot pregnant. And now I met your daughter. I'm like, this is why she was acting out.
Yes.
The
But
baby.
I want to say thank you for giving me grace, even
Of
though when
course.
I couldn't give you grace and I came back to you humbly with my head down, because I don't have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. It's just, doing it, and then all of that stuff is a little shameful. But I want to say thank you for not making me feel ashamed.
No, thank you for talking to me.
Girl.
I've lost so many friendships over it. First of all, before meeting y'all, just a little backstory. I met Gio at Alexa's birthday.
Yes.
Randomly, oh my gosh, you're Haitian? My boyfriend's Haitian. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then when I met this girl, I'm like, I really love her. And then it was
energy.
it's just great genuineness. And I don't feel like I have enough grace in my friendships where people will talk to me.
Yeah.
I literally have lost friends because people have issues and they don't
communicate.
they don't
about it.
advocate it. And I feel like, okay, this is personal. Now,
Yeah.
granted, you were pregnant. It was a lot going on. Of course, I felt my own type of way, but I had to realize, like, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh.
I love you too. And it takes a village. And like I said, I want to give you your flowers because it's so, thank you for forgiving me, because now you've taught me by doing that little small act that I need to forgive people and allow grace into my life if I want that received. And I do, because I'm a mess up, baby. I suck sometimes.
Okay. Just want to say this is why we're redefining relationships.
Yeah.
This is just an example of that. This just happened. This wasn't planned. Honestly and truly, I ain't got nothing on this card. Okay? This is the Lord's work, baby. I'm sorry. This is the Lord's work. Literally, like, this is what I mean, and this makes me. I'm literally like, oh my God, smiling so hard because this is like what I love to do, and I love talking to people. I always say the reason why this talk show, it is called a talk show, but if you notice, it's more than, honestly, we don't even do it with talk show people do. This is more of a podcast kind of vibe, but I call it a talk show because I just like to, it sounds so dumb, but I like to talk. And I just like talking about everything and just anything. But I'm super, super passionate about relationships.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that in order for people to have successful relationships, you have to communicate. And having those tough conversations is part of that, right? And a lot of times we don't want to do it because we're afraid that the next person is going to maybe feel some type of way. And I always say this, if you would have came to me with that and I would have like came at you ugly, that means we're not meant to be friends. Or maybe we're not meant to be because your real friends are going to be there and they're going to listen to you and they're going to acknowledge when something
unconditionally,
absolutely,
and understand when you're going through something.
And it goes the same with your romantic relationship.
Yes.
But you know what's so crazy? If it wasn't for Alexa too, because she was my voice of reason.
Oh my God.
The day that I took her to get the Bible, she had a talk with me. She's like, girl, I was just on the phone with Gio. Gio said she would talk to you. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to Gio.
She did say that.
I said, I'm like, girl, I'm not talking to Gio. But the thing about her is she's a very unbiased person.
Absolutely.
And because I can trust her integrity, I'm like, Gio, my girl.
Thank you.
You
I
know,
appreciate that.
and
seriously.
seriously,
And she didn't open up about that at all. And that's another thing I respect about you.
I did not.
You're
both sides.
You're a soundboard, but you know, sometimes like you don't have to go back and tell Nancy what told
especially
she
when
never told me
when we are
anything.
close. That's how you keep that, you know what I'm saying?
that balance.
Yeah.
And that's a respect that we have amongst our friendship.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Because this is my girl. Yes.
Okay, we're going to take a little break. We're going to play a little game.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right? Because we want to.
We get a prize?
I'm the
I
prize.
think we drinking the prize.
I am the prize.
I'm the prize.
Actually, maybe I should bring some stuff, you know, to give my guests something.
Yeah.
A little motivation.
Whatever.
A little motivation.
Okay, so the name of the game is called Petty or Protective.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys a few questions, and you guys tell me whether you think it's petty or it's protective.
Okay.
All right? Okay. So you made your partner share their location with you, and you check in regularly. Is that petty or protective?
I say protective.
Okay.
However, my husband waited until we got married to share his location.
I'm not. Okay. Oh, all right.
So I would say, because it's protective.
Yeah,
I think it's protective.
for sure.
Yeah, because I'm a girl. I want to make sure, like, we share our locations and we're always like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you're not hiding nothing, it
Right,
doesn't take
yeah.
nothing for me to check where you at. If you're
Yeah.
not texting me back or
Right,
anything,
right.
then yeah.
But how
Especially if it's long
often-
distance too.
Yes.
how often we check in the location?
Baby, this is not the type of game.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Because Shedra about to go into all the way.
Into details.
Shedra,
She needs
relax.
details. I get it. She's
You
a
told your
cheater.
best friend.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Leave it for later. You told your best friends and you boo about all the red flags from their past.
Oh.
Is that petty or protective?
Petty.
All right, next. I agree with y'all.
What?
You deleted a comment someone left under your partner's selfie because it felt a little too friendly.
Petty.
You
That's
think it's
protective.
protective?
What?
You're toxic.
I'm just
Yeah.
playing.
That's
I'm just
petty.
playing.
Okay.
Especially when you dating a fine man. You gotta let him get his shine
Yeah,
too.
like baby, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really that type of girl that'd be like, look, she wants you.
She
Like,
wants
I
you.
honestly
Yeah,
don't-
you
I'm-
fine.
Yeah, and you mine. You my man.
Yes.
Okay, you asked your friend to unfollow your ex out of loyalty. Is that petty or protective?
It's bleeding.
No, baby, you gotta pick one.
I think that's protective. You said you asked your friend to unfollow your ex.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You're my friend.
Oh yeah.
We out of here.
Why you want to
Honestly, I don't
follow
even
him?
gotta ask y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
don't probably follow them like automatically.
Immediately.
I'm not even following them.
Right,
Like,
right.
For sure.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do follow my friends, man.
No, I don't mind. I don't
I mean,
mind.
I follow y'all. I don't want
Yeah.
y'all.
I don't mind.
You don't give. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
you
man.
know I'm crazy. Like
Yeah.
that. Okay. You made a fake account to see if your ex would flirt back.
Wait,
Yeah, wait.
is this my life?
I've done it.
Yeah.
How many times? More than 5.
I'm protecting my heart.
Yeah.
I'm protecting my heart.
I want to see how stupid you are.
Yeah.
Okay, that was like another game. I'm glad it was a good game.
Yeah.
I want to bring more games to the show.
You should. It's really fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Shout out to ChatGPT. That's my
Yes.
assistant.
That was ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I love ChatGPT.
Love
Sponsor
that.
this.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So we're gonna go back to our conversation.
Yes.
So anyways,
You remember where you left off?
yeah, of course. This brain is good, baby.
Period.
I left off at the fact that the event day, the event night,
Yes.
you know, it was a success. 95% people showed up. And after the event, your girl got sick.
Yes.
Okay.
That was true.
I was sick. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like, okay, maybe like my body was on go for too long.
Yes.
That I was
As soon as you
as
rested,
soon as my body just shut down all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it was just, I was hugging everybody. Because I literally, as soon as people, look, I'm very big on this.
Yeah.
I hugged every guest. You hear me? Thank you for your coming here. Because honestly, they didn't have to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't have to spend their money to come show support. And the
Right.
fact that they actually did come
It's
support
big.
me, I was so grateful. I just had to give them a hug.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know if it was that. Maybe somebody was, I don't know.
It was cold. It was a concoction.
It was cold, too, the
that
weather.
night. Yeah.
And then we went to, I did get sick. So after that, I think people were texting me. I could barely talk.
Yeah.
I got sick really bad. I thought it was probably worse than COVID. Like, I couldn't even open my eyes the first day.
That's because you kept going. You've been going, and
Yeah.
planning this event and ignoring like really yourself. Your
Yeah.
body will shut down and tell you before anything
And
else.
also, I was going through a lot of things. I was just going through so much.
Yeah.
Plus the event stress on top
The
of it.
move,
Like
everything.
it
Yeah.
was just a lot. But when people ask me, will you do a next one? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I feel like it's going to be so much better next time.
Yes.
Better planning. Not that it was bad. Of course, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
But I do want to do another one again. But this time I want to do it in the springtime. No more January events. I'm sick of January.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's, so like March, April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even on my birthday. My birthday is in May.
Too much stress.
I don't know
Around your
about your
birthday.
birthday because how we are, our birthdays have to be separate. If you do it for your birthday or around that time, you're going to feel cheated out of your birthday.
Your
It's not
birthday's
true.
the day you should be selfish.
And then next year, I think it's a big birthday for you, so I just wouldn't suggest doing
How old
that.
are you gonna be again?
Don't do that.
Don't do that. How old
gonna
are
be
you?
30.
Hold on, wait. How old are you gonna be next year?
30.
Y'all the same age,
She be acting like I'm old. This girl is crazy.
right?
But the funny thing about it is, like, this year I'm gonna be 29.
Woo!
And I'm gonna spend it with my friends.
Yes, I'm so excited. I
I'm so
can't
excited.
wait. I
I'm
can't
so
wait.
excited.
And it's also the Darling Talk Show's 2 years anniversary.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh yes, we gotta
Okay.
really do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
excited. So I just want to say thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for your friendship. I love y'all so much.
We love you.
And I appreciate y'all for Lord. I appreciate y'all for always being there. Like, we haven't been friends for like that long, but you guys have really shown up.
Every time.
And I thank God for y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let
Let us say something.
Okay.
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna start. Thank you for being you.
Aw.
Like genuinely, I feel like God connected.
All right,
us.
I'm about to cry because what's up?
No,
Like,
cry because I told you last year on the show, God literally connected me to you, and I was like, "No, God, am I just like dreaming? Am I seeing things?" And then the fact that when I met you, you literally accepted me in as boring as I am,
not
as
boring.
homey
She is
as
boring.
I am.
Really?
Shit.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
because you know what? I'm not her.
Compared to me, my
Yeah,
lifestyle.
she out. She in the streets.
Not like I don't be on the streets now.
She in the street.
I be networking.
Is
I
it
be
this
working.
camera? She's in the streets.
She's outside.
She's in the streets.
Excuse me. That is not true.
And what's so crazy?
I used to be outside.
Nah, you respectfully outside
Yeah.
for the Lord now.
Yeah.
But
There we
still,
go.
you
Fix
live
it.
your.
Fix it.
She still lives her life. But I just want to thank you because you are the most genuine person that I've ever met. You know, when you meet influencers and things, yeah, people are nice, but they're not Alexa.
Yes, you're grounded for sure. You're grounded.
Thank you.
So just thank you for everything. Like I really love you.
I love you
You
too,
drive me bananas.
and you drive me bananas.
And
too.
I love every bit of it. The fact that you would have drink my apple juice last week. Everything.
Can you tell them about that, please? Because I was like, I don't want that.
Say, I'm not drinking. Do you know where we at?
Y'all,
What?
like, I'm not drinking that.
Oh my gosh, you're like a brat, but it's can I take over?
Yes.
Okay. The beautiful message. You're like a brat, but it's like to know you is to love you.
Oh yeah.
And one thing about you that I have respected in the 3 years now?
Wow.
Girl, I don't know.
That's crazy.
I'm old, girl. What I respect about you is that you're always, when you say you're going to do something, you do it.
Oh, yeah.
And when you come through for people, you make sure that you shout out people like, oh, by the way, this wine is from such and such.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
that you always
I don't take
give,
no credit.
you always give things to people. And it's never, I never get a malicious vibe from you.
Aw.
Sometimes you be bitchy.
You.
But sometimes she.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
but you're genuine, you're lovable, and again, to know you is to love you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you know what's crazy? Y'all are saying these things, and I appreciate that because a lot of times, I feel like I am not doing enough, or I feel like, oh, I'm not. I have moments where I feel like, oh, maybe I'm not worthy of being like, I'm getting emotional because it's true, but like whenever I feel like that, I have to go to my Bible, and I have to remind myself, like, you know what, you are worthy, you are, like, you're great, you're a great person.
Yeah.
And whatever is for you is gonna come find you
Absolutely.
at the right time.
Absolutely.
So thank y'all so much for the words of encouragement, because that's actually my love language. One of them. All of them are, important for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
But like, I'm very, like, I feel like, because I'm always giving words of affirmation to
Yes,
people.
you
I
are.
always try to make people feel better about themselves.
You
And
are.
it's good to hear it, from y'all.
You deserve to be
So.
validated. I just want to tell you that because one thing I'm realizing this year is like we can do things and a person will be like, oh, that's my dog. But
Yeah.
you need to be validated.
Thank you,
Yeah.
friend.
And you need to know, like, outside of this space, even
Yeah.
if you leave and no one else makes you feel that way, you are validated. Like, this relationship, this community,
Yeah.
you matter.
Yeah.
And if you were not here, it would impact us.
She needs
Yes.
to be a preacher. I tell
Oh
her all the
my
time.
God.
She needs to be
You
a preacher.
give good motivation.
You do, and
without it being corny.
you need to tap into that.
Yeah.
Honestly, tap into it in some way. Not everything has to
Yeah.
be social media.
It
Not
doesn't
everything has
have to be.
But you have a gift, and you know what I'm telling you. So tap into it. I just want to say before I close everything out, because this is a testimony episode, and I needed to make sense, right? By the time this episode is over, that even though I went through my wilderness season last year, I read the book of Job. That book changed my life.
Yes.
And life has started to get better. We praise God for that. Also, I will say this. A lot of times it's all about who you keep in your life, who the company you keep. Sometimes it could be your ex, your boyfriend, whatever, a friend, husband. Sometimes when they're around you, if you notice a pattern, then things just don't work out.
Yeah.
It might be them. It might be them that they're hindering your space. You're clouding your brain. You can't even think straight. You're doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. So be mindful of who you keep around you. Because that plays a big part in how you navigate this life. You know what I mean? That's why they say call it your purpose partner, right? Because
Yes.
not everybody's supposed to be not everybody's is meant to be in your life.
That's good.
And I just want you guys to take that from this episode. If anything I said, take that one. All right. I think we can close out.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
What is one thing that you guys would tell yourself before we close this episode? And you can start with honestly just say it. What's one thing that you'll like?
You or me?
I can go.
You can say it, yeah.
For myself and for everybody else, just if you have a dream on something, if you strongly believe in something, just follow through with that. Don't let people's thoughts of you discourage you. Don't let what you're going through in life discourage you. Just know and have faith in yourself, which is a big thing. Have faith in God. Have faith in the people that you have around you.
Yeah.
And go for it. If this is your one life to live, you want to make
Absolutely.
sure you going out with a banger.
Hello.
Okay. Just because I'm a mom don't mean I'm not outside. I'm outside.
Oh, okay.
we know.
Period. And we do know.
We know.
respectfully.
Every
though, 'cause
Sunday.
Oh yes.
Friend, what we doing tomorrow? I'm just like,
But
what we doing tomorrow?
outside.
Okay, go ahead, boo.
Yes.
If I were to say anything to myself, I think it would be in the same sentiment, but partner with God. Because I feel like
Yeah, that's good.
we discount partnering with God, not understanding that he's in and out of time.
Absolutely.
So every place that we go, he's already going before us.
Amen.
And it's like, even in my lowest moments when I felt like, God, what's going on? Like, I can rest in him because I know that he
gonna
is
take
not
care-
evil.
Ooh, come
Yes.
on.
God's not evil. He's not
That's
going to
good.
put us in a position to where if we're suffering, it's not going to bring us to an expected good end.
Yes.
So even
Yes.
in that, like that, and one more thing, go outside a little bit more.
Don't be
Live
boring.
your life. Don't condemn yourself because these other Christians are living their lives and doing what they need to do. And girl, you're just in the house.
Because
You know
you
why?
think you can't. 'Cause- oh, and you know what? To that point, have personality, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
You can love the Lord, but have personality.
Please.
Stop trying to act like you're so like, oh my God, so righteous.
So-
all the time.
Right. Above.
Because you're
above
not better than
everybody.
me.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not better than me.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah. No, for real.
And if you felt that, it's because you think you're better
the shoe
than me.
fits.
It's the real life. Like, I really can't stand. Okay, that's another story. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, okay. Well, if y'all giving me the chance to say something, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, have personality. You know, you can love the Lord. I think in my walk with God, I've learned that. At first, I wanted to be so holy, so righteous, and everything. I needed to be perfect and everything, but
Absolutely not.
I am going to be myself.
Yes.
Yes, of course, you gotta be mindful. I think life is about living in moderation. I believe that everything should be moderation. Balance is very important, and I do believe that, you know, I'm not about to lose myself to please anybody else on this earth. I need to please the Lord, and that's that.
That's good.
Beautiful.
And we are wrapping this up. I will thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope it was well. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and send this to a friend who might find this episode helpful or entertaining. And I will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Love y'all.